San Francisco? It's a sforzando. And how is a sforzando different than an accent, which is one of those age-old questions out there with no full answer?
Then I got into high school and I started listening to, oh man, classic oldies rock bands that your parents might have listened to, like Guns N' Roses and Metallica and stuff like that. And I was playing an acoustic violin, right? There's no electricity plugged into this, you know. It's just, so how can I make my violin sound like an electric guitar? And that was kind of fun when I figured out, doing stuff like this.
My name is Bob Sterling. I'm the music director at John F. Kennedy High School here in Fremont. I want to thank out first off by thanking Bill, Eileen, and Rhonda, as well as Steve Hoover, our composer, that helped put this project together. Music at the Mission has actually been coming out to Kennedy High School for a number of years. Been doing some really great performances. Kids were always very inspired, and that started generating some conversations about, wouldn't it be fun for us all to get together and figure out a way that our group could actually perform alongside Music at the Mission? So over a period of years, Bill and Rhonda and Eileen, along with myself and Chris Cruz over at Walters, put together, submitted actually a grant to California Arts Council. So that process took a little while, but once that funding was approved, we began the process of sort of planning a strategy of how we would actually work together. So what happened initially is the three came over to Kennedy High School. We did some small breakout groups, and our students started the process of doing some original composition, which is a pretty different process than what we normally do, which is basically taking music off the shelf that's been composed or arranged specifically for a high school band. So they got a chance to create their own music. Then all of that was put together. It was sent off to Steve Huber, who did a really very masterful job actually of assimilating all of it. Our first project that we performed in the spring of 2019 was the Titan Variations. Walters did a very similar process over at their school, and the final project was a joint performance in the spring 2019.
By far the coolest part of being the director of Chamberfest is watching our students light up when making music with one another, whether it's classical chamber music, improvising music, or playing pop tunes on their instruments. There is something so special when you begin to see the students communicate with one another about musical choices in a piece, or when they ask to have more rehearsal time together. Or my own personal favorite memory, when 2 faculty members and 2 students all show up to each day of Chamberfest with their melodicas to play together during rehearsal breaks. Just seeing how much they all enjoy our time together makes my heart sing. Each year, planning for our summer program begins with auditions in the early spring. Students ranging from ages 9 to 19 audition with us on their respective instruments, starting from strings and piano and, in recent years, expanding outward to voice, flute, and even the harp. After we have a student roster for the summer, I sit down with our faculty members, most of whom are MAM chamber players, to create a Chamberfest live concert program. We select chamber music repertoire for groups of 2 to 4 students each, and arrange students together based on level and age. Over the course of our 2-week summer festival, the students spend about 2 hours a day rehearsing their assigned pieces in preparation for the final concert. 1 hour each day, I arrange for the students to have some kind of music enrichment class, whether it's improvisation, pop rock performance, composition, music theory, ear training, master classes, or just playing good old musical Jeopardy! The 2 weeks culminates with a final Chamberfest live concert where the students impress everyone with how much they were able to put together in their chamber groups. It is such a thrilling experience, and I am always so proud of my Chamberfest students for all of their achievements. Sadly, due to the current pandemic, we decided to postpone this summer's Chamberfest to a later time when we can all be together in a healthier environment. I'm so eager to get back to working with my colleagues and students when it is safe to do so again. In the meantime, stay tuned, and we will be sure to get the word out for future Chamberfest concerts. For now, please think about what this community will look like in the future. Think about what it's going to take to keep music and arts alive, not just in our children's lives, but in all of our lives. Each dollar you contribute tonight to fund the passion will help us continue to bring the gift of chamber music to our students, our children, in our community. Now more than ever, music and the arts needs our help. Thank you.